TikTok facts. TikTok compilation by the homie Brown Sugar. Was it the last video we watched? Yo, the one we got about basically 90,000 years and we advancing in our language no longer existing, then the whole radioactive energy. Yo, that one was just hella fire. I don't know why I went all alone whispering on you. That one was hella fire. I legit don't think none is gonna ever beat that one. But yo, check out the original video. Link will be in the description below. But let's go.
Where'd you get those creepers? Oh, those weepers. How they hypnotize.
I hate that song.
This photo was taken at the same beach where I captured footage of an alien. After an enhanced digitalization of the image, we are able to see the alien in a way we never could before. Are we seeing yet another UFO sighting in this picture, and why are they drawn to this one spot?
Boy, I ain't hear nothing but Future. Boy, get that old cap-ass alien shit out of here, dog. Stop playing.
And why are they drawn to this one spot?
This conspiracy has always freaked me out. Allegedly, when Avril Lavigne debuted in 2002, she found the fame incredibly difficult to handle, so her label employed a look-alike. An actress named Melissa Vandella, who was typically used for paparazzi diversions as well as red carpet events. But it was reported that around this time, Avril Lavigne ended things due to severe depression, but a record label, having already invested millions of dollars, still did own the commercial name Avril Lavigne. The theory being that Melissa Vandella was then
I ain't heard about this one.
Trained and employed to step into her place full time and just assumed this role of Avril. But the reason people believe this theory is that they've mostly spotted the key differences in just how much Avril has changed between 03 and 04. Physically, yes, but even her handwriting seemed to change, and the most perplexing being her speaking voice.
I want to be singing someone else's lyrics. I want to be singing mine and what came from my heart and my opinions and how I believe and how I think.
Thank you. Very excited to be here for the grand opening of Koi. It's my favorite restaurant. My favorite sushi restaurant in the world.
But what freaks me out the most about this is that if you look up articles about this conspiracy when it first broke like 5 years ago, most of the videos and pictures supporting this story have actually since been deleted. So if there's no truth to it, why?
I don't know about that one. I ain't.
Serial killer facts that will haunt your nightmares. Part 4. Researchers used AI deepfake technology to compile the faces of every serial killer into one man. Dude looks like a psychopath. If you look anything like that, you're probably a serial killer.
Nigga, that like your ass. Boy, stop playing with me. Was he playing around like using the app, boy?
Psychopath. If you look anything like that, you're probably a serial killer. Serial killer Ed Kemper was friends with the police officers who were investigating his murders. They all hung out at a bar together called the Jury Room. His nickname was Big Ed, and when he confessed to them, they thought it was a joke. Jeffrey Dahmer once made a drink laced with sleeping pills for a guest, but accidentally drank it himself. He later woke up to find that his soon-to-be victim had robbed him while he was sleeping. In 1906,
Like, not only did I... We ain't about to talk about that. But nigga, you done robbed me too? Fuck that.
woke up to find...
And low-key, let me tell you something, dog. No, the robber dude wasn't wrong. Because first I was thinking, like, dang, they both effed up. But no, if he saw bro passed out, I'd have been like, hold up. That mean that trick was for me. Hell yeah, I'm about to rob your ass, boy. Go and give me this little PS5.
Sleeping pills for a guest, but accidentally drank it himself.
Oh,
he later woke up to find that his soon-to-be victim had robbed him while he was sleeping. In 1906, a Moroccan murderer was sentenced to be walled up alive after he was found guilty of killing 36 women. His cries for help were heard for 2 days straight before he went silent.
Damn, what is that legit something they used to do? Damn.
2 days straight before he went silent.
This is why you should always lock your front doors. A kid living with both of his parents decided to watch a movie for their family weekly movie night. He then gets up to use the restroom. As he is in the restroom, he sees all of the power in the house cuts off, and then he hears 2 loud thumps. He locks the bathroom door and hears heavy objects being dragged across the hallway. The kid, freaking out, runs out of the bathroom and runs into the restroom. Once he is inside the room, he locks the door. As he locks the door, he jumps in bed and acts like he's asleep and hopes that this person who is in the house will ignore a child sleeping. He closes closes his eyes and hears the door creak at the same time. He squints his eyes and sees a man with no eyes dragging the bodies of both of his parents. The man dragging his parents sits his mom's dead body in a chair facing him, and then sets the dad's body on the floor facing up. It was almost like whoever was in the house who killed them wanted him to see it. He then sees the man writing something on the wall and then climbs under his bed. He laid there for hours knowing that if he moved a muscle, he would end up just like his parents. He finally built up enough courage to read the wall, and the writing on the
Nigga, stop playing with me, dog. I'll cut this shit off right now, boy. I ain't just watch you do your makeup for nothing, dog. I kid you not, if I'm gonna get a part 2, I'm gonna dislike this video.
built up enough courage to read the wall, and the writing on the
Come on.
The scariest things police have.
I ain't gonna dislike your shit, but still, that's weak. You know that's weak. And I think I remember. I think it was like he wrote on the wall. Cause I think, damn, if I remember correctly, it was like he wrote on the wall and he was like, "Nigga, I know you smoked my last blunt." No, he didn't. Stop playing. No, he wrote on the he wrote on the wall. But I think it was something like, "If you wake up," I was like, "Oh, I can't remember exactly." Dog, that's goofy for real. Like that, I'm hot.
And the writing on the
I'm sick. Stop playing with me, dog.
The scariest things police have seen, part 42. This story was sent to me by a police officer in California who wished to be anonymous. On June 17th, 2002, an air tanker crashed near Walker, California, while on a firefighting mission. The crash was even caught on camera. An officer saw the crash and ran to it. While running through the forest, he came upon 3 men in flight suits who seemed dazed and confused. He asked them if they saw the crash, but they wouldn't respond to him. Since they weren't helpful, he continued on. When he got to the crash site, he found that all passengers on board were killed. There were 3 men on board that plane. The officer went back to where he saw the men in the forest, but he couldn't find them anywhere. No one else who responded to the crash site had seen them. The officer then realized that the 3 men he saw in the forest were the spirits of the crew members that died that day.
Couldn't have been that crazy, I don't think so. Oh, you don't think so, huh? No. Well, she put her poodle one time in a microwave.
I thought you were saying she put her. Calm down, dog. But what is this?
Oh, no. Well, she put her poodle one time in a microwave oven to eat it? Yeah, to eat it? Oh, no. No, 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 silly. To dry it. No, no, no. But it exploded.
Hey, this
and
is
they
creepy.
were both found dead. She must have been out of her head.
Oh, that's this song.
Here it is.
I don't want to hear it. Some explanation. What the hell? So it's just like an old hospital. That's creepy to look at. I ain't gonna cap. Like, what kind of hospital? Like, what's going on? Now that really look creepy, man. Imagine laying down and looking up and seeing that above you because you getting worked on. Damn. It's crazy how some people be having to go through that. Dog, my auntie legit, no cap, throughout her life has had 50 plus surgeries. No cap. It's normal to her at this point, dog. Damn, that shit's so crazy to me. Hospitals are scary as hell looking. Is this blood on the computer? Man.
If you ever see this floating pink ball in the ocean, going the other way might just save your life. An Australian fisherman noticed what he thought was a downed hot air balloon, but when he got close enough to smell it, he realized what it was and that his life was in danger. Because this hot air balloon was actually a rotting upside down whale carcass, and the hot air was actually trapped gas that caused the decaying whale corpse to become bloated. When whales die, they decompose, and with nowhere to go, the gas that gets produced ends up trapped inside all that blubber. The reason you don't want to be anywhere near it is because it's a ticking flesh bomb that can explode and shower you in a confetti of blood and guts. Not only is that trauma enough to pay off your therapist's mortgage, since a bloated past tense whale can launch its guts at 45 miles per hour, it can actually kill you if you're close enough. And if you're dumb enough to be standing on the whale when it explodes, it can real life launch you clear in the air. In 2004, a 60-foot sperm whale was being transported down a busy street in Taiwan when it suddenly painted the entire block red. I couldn't tell you if it was cloudy, but it was in fact raining meatballs. In 1970 in Oregon, people used dynamite to blow apart a 50-foot whale carcass that had washed ashore. What they thought it would do was divide the whale into easier to manage pieces. What actually happened was chunks of whale rained down on the crowd of people that had gathered by to watch, and one piece was so thick it actually destroyed a man's car. Moral of this video: that's not a hot air balloon, it's a flash pass to Jesus if you're not careful.
This is one of the most haunted lakes in America, and I had an experience here that scared me. The lake is supposedly haunted by a number of spirits, but the most famous is the Lady in White. Apparently, a number of people have picked up a woman in a white dress while she was standing on the road near the lake, and when they got to her house, she disappeared. There have been so many accidents, drownings, and murders that involve this lake. It's absolutely crazy. Just recently, the body of a transgender woman was found here after she was murdered. The suspect was quickly caught, but it added to the lake's dark reputation.
For real.
In the 1900s, a plane crashed in this lake, killing all the passengers on board. And it's rumored that there are a number of bodies at the bottom of the lake, stemming from mob activity. Would you go swimming in this lake? I've always wanted to, but I've never been swimming. There's a video on my YouTube channel of me ghost hunting at this lake at night. The link is in my bio, but let me know below. Would you swim in this lake?
Disturbing things caught on GoPro camera. In this 2015 GoPro footage, a group of explorers is entering what they think is an abandoned building in the middle of nowhere. They look around for a while, searching for interesting items when all of a sudden, two men shouting can be seen approaching the guys. The group tries to explain to them that they thought the building was abandoned, to which the two men respond that it isn't, blocking the group from leaving.
Then let me go.
Do you see the fences? Do you see the property structures around?
Finally, the men let the guys pass, telling them to leave and never come back.
Anticlimactical as fuck.
Creepy photos that
Climactical,
can't
however
be
you say it.
explained. This photo was taken in the basement of a house that was for sale
I
a few
see.
years ago. The photo was taken by a realtor because he wanted to show his clients the house. Everything was
Show me that shit if you want. I ain't buying that.
completely normal in this house until you look at the left corner. What appears to be a fairly transparent woman is standing towards the bottom of the stairs going to the basement. The realtor insists that nobody was there when he took the photo, but the strangest part about this photo lies in the backstory of this house. The house was previously owned by a man and his wife, but unfortunately the wife passed away, so the husband decided to sell. Another reason why the man wanted to sell his house is because after his wife passed, he kept hearing strange noises in the middle of the night while home alone. What do you guys think? Who or what was captured on camera? Like and follow for more.
I'll tell you one thing. I told y'all this before a long time ago. Scariest ish I've ever heard, dog. It's like a scary quote. If your house is brand new, or if you don't live, even if you live in an apartment, it don't even matter. Peep, unless your house brand new, then hey, this apply to you. But it was like every house has a secret. And I read that and I was like, what the hell, dog? And I'd be thinking about that, like, man, what happened in my house before I bought it? But then again, I don't know. I'd be Googling ish, trying to look up stuff, YouTubing it, but then I'm like, then again, if I find something, like, do I want to find something though? Man, that's crazy, dog.
What do you guys think? Who or what was captured on camera? Like and follow for more.
Regardless, Trulia, I ain't getting
These
that
two
one.
creepy videos will definitely ruin your day. This first scary video shows a car driving through the desert when some animals appear in the area. As the camera zooms in, a mysterious and disturbing creature can be seen moving to the left in an unnatural and strange way. This second creepy video shows a man during a day in the woods when suddenly, he comes across a strange and mysterious figure amongst the foliage. At first, the creature gazes up in the tree and, after a bird tweets, seems startled and moves quickly away. Up in the tree, across a strange and mysterious figure amongst the foliage. At first, the creature gazes up in the tree and, after a bird tweets,
I
seems
ain't gonna
startled.
cat like one of them little crackheads. I gonna cat. Bro.
Foliage. At first, the creature gazes up in the tree and, after a bird tweets, seems startled and moves quickly away.
Creepy story time.
Come on,
the
give me
person
something
who
good.
submitted this story hasn't specified.
Give me something good. My bad.
Seems startled and moves quickly away.
Creepy story time. The person who submitted this story hasn't specified whether they want me to tag them or remain anonymous, so we're gonna call her Kelly for now. And a slight trigger warning, this does have to do with So this happened on August 22nd of 2021. Kelly had just gotten home from school at 1 p.m. From the moment she entered her home, she felt a sense of panic. She ignored the feeling and decided to go into the kitchen to make herself a sandwich. While she's in the kitchen making the sandwich, she hears her dad calling her from upstairs, telling her to go upstairs and help him. When she goes upstairs,
I heard the story, but I heard it with a mom. I guarantee she can go up. I know it's gonna happen.
Upstairs, she sees her dad on his bed. When she sees him, he smiles at her and tells her to bring him a glass of water. Kelly went ahead and got him the water, and everything pretty much seemed normal from that point on. At about 3 p.m., she goes to use the bathroom. When she's in the bathroom, she can hear when someone's going down the stairs. She then hears when the basement door opens and the stairs starts to crack as someone is going down the steps. When she first hears it, she feels panicky for whatever reason. No one in her family likes the basement. They avoid it like the plague. When she gets out of the bathroom, she hears her dad calling her again. But this time, it's coming from the basement. She hears when he says, "Darling, I need some help down here. There's a dog trapped down here." As he's saying those words, she could hear a dog growling in the background. Without even thinking, Kelly went down the stairs. She opens the basement door and goes, "Dad?" She sees her father standing at the bottom of the stairs, staring back at her, giving her the creepiest smile that she had ever seen. Every alarm bell in her head was going off, so she decided not to go downstairs. When he sees that she's not going downstairs, he starts to scream her name, louder and louder, at which point he's shouting at the top of his lungs for her to go down the stairs. It almost looked like his face was morphing. That's how angry he looked. At this point, she realized that that wasn't her father. She didn't know what that was, but that was 100% not her father. Just as she's about to turn away, this thing starts to go up the stairs and she hears when it growls. Kelly slams the door, grabs a knife, and runs outside. When she gets outside, her phone goes off, and it's her mom. Her mom lets her know that she was out with her dad, and they were gonna pick up dinner on the way home, and that they wouldn't be home until 7 p.m. Till this day, Kelly has absolutely no idea what she saw in her house and what it wanted with her.
It was good. I ain't gonna count, but it could have been a little better. It was good. Now I thought it was this one story I heard when a girl goes upstairs, her mom called her name, and she go up there, and I forgot what she said. She say, be quiet. It's someone down there pretending." I forgot the story, or whatever. But I thought it was that one, whatever. It was, man. That was the last video, huh? This one was, wasn't really rocking with this one. Shout out to Casual Geographic though. He gave us a fire video, and he finished the video and explained the video. So it was like, whoa, that was fire. Thank you for knowing how to tell a story. Shit. But hey, it can all just be so simple. I'm going to get up out of here. This one was cool. I actually was one I did want to talk about. Man, I really wanted a backstory on that freaking hospital one. Hold up. But it was one I did want to talk about because, man, hospital pictures just always look so damn creepy to me. Honestly, though, most of these stories were like scary tales, whatever, which was kind of cool, but I ain't gonna cap. I wasn't in the mood for like no horror tales. I wanted some scary facts, like, did you know, nigga, about 5 years, like stuff like that. I wanted to like legit be like, oh man, let's talk about some ish. But hey, everyone ain't gonna be a home run. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here though. Enjoy your day, evening, night, whatever you doing, that's good. Enjoy it. But I'm out.